Migration Watch UK is an independent think tank that campaigns for sustainable levels of migration to the UK. Established 12 years ago, we are the leader in our field, providing objective statistics and reasoned analysis on migration to the UK, on its positive and negative economic effects, and its impact on communities and society, which we use to inform government, business, the media and the general public. Within Parliament, we act as the secretariat to the cross-party group on balanced migration. This is jointly chaired by Labour MP Frank Field and Conservative MP Nicholas Soames, and argues for sustainable levels of migration. We believe that it's too easy to characterise immigration as either good or bad, but the reality is far more complex. Immigration, like any area of British public policy, should be managed in the interests of the UK. The key issue for us, and for the majority of the British public, is what level and type of migration the UK needs and can sustain. England is now the second most densely populated country in the EU after the Netherlands, excluding islands such as Malta. It is within this context of overcrowding that people in the UK are concerned about immigration and the impact it has. To put this into perspective, between 1975 and 1997, net migration, which is the number of people arriving minus the number leaving, averaged only 9,000 per year. In the following 15 years, net migration was over 20 times higher, averaging almost 211,000 a year. We believe that immigration is a natural part of an open, democratic and dynamic society, and properly managed brings many benefits to the UK. Individuals bringing key skills and expertise to the companies that employ them, entrepreneurs and investors through whom jobs are created, and students who come to study and who, upon returning to their home countries, foster links with the UK, all contribute hugely to the UK economy. But over the last 15 years, the uncontrolled and unprecedented scale of immigration to the UK has significantly increased. And public services in the UK are increasingly struggling to cope with the ever-rising demands of a growing population. Longer NHS waiting lists, a lack of available housing, and the shortage of primary school places are but some of the expanding problems, whilst other issues, such as high youth unemployment and the additional pressures on house prices, transport and the environment, have also increased, all of which raise questions about the level and type of migration that the UK can sustain. In 2001, the population of the UK was around 59 million. Today, it is over 64 million, some 8.5% higher. Based on current trends, the population of the UK will reach 70 million by 2027, an increase of 6 million people in just 13 years. To illustrate what this means, adding an extra 6 million people is the equivalent of adding the combined populations of Birmingham, Leeds, Glasgow, Sheffield, Bradford, Manchester, Liverpool, Bristol, Cardiff, Leicester, Newcastle and Belfast to the current existing UK population. And according to the Office for National Statistics, 60% of this 6 million increase will, directly or indirectly, be the result of immigration. We at Migration Watch UK do support immigration, but all too often it is presented as a choice between open borders on the one hand or pulling up the drawbridge on the other. We believe that the sensible middle way is a properly managed immigration system where the levels and types of immigration are established in accordance with the needs and best interest of the UK.